Hey guys, today we're going to be working on a stihl BG86 or a stihl BG86. It's a leaf blower. Does it have the CCs on it? It's a handheld leaf blower. It barely runs right now, and we're going to be giving it a deep clean, making sure that the unit runs properly and getting it back to running order. Stay tuned and we'll show you if there's any issues or anything to look for when you work on yours. Action. Clearly the unit already has issues. We're just showing you how bad the issues are right now. Action.
Right now we're going to be checking the spark plug. Make sure you hear it. They can hear it to make sure it feels good. That's good.
Alright, Frank, you want to crank it? Is it on there? No, big Frank. So easy a kid could do it. Here, have your dad do that part. Sometimes it's not the easiest thing in the world. You got it? There we go.
Don't hold.
Pull Frank. Whoop. Yeah, we got spark. Yeah, I saw that. Good spark. Alright guys, we'll be right back. We're going to start taking it apart. Action.
Okay, so we're going to go on the carburetor and see what's clogging this thing up. Okay, for one, the primer ball over here isn't really, when you prime it, it's not pumping up the way it should be. There should be a lot more gas coming in.
Now remember, for the viewers, if you're trying to get something like this done, film yourself. Even if it's on a steady cam or something like that and it's just sitting on a tripod, film yourself. Because even if you run into an issue, you can always go back and make sure your unit is running the way it's supposed to be. But be wary, because sometimes if you find these on the side of the road, somebody tried to fix it on their own, couldn't get it done, they didn't see a video online like ours, and they put it together wrong, and that's why the issue is prevalent in the future, where you just need to make sure everything is hooked up where it needs to go.
Alright, for one, I'm smelling this air filter and it's extremely dirty. Okay, here, smell this.
Yeah, it smells like gross, like carbon.
Yeah. So I think this could be one of our problems right here. This could, one of our problems, because this could hold it back from running. Okay, but we still have a problem with the primer ball. Why the juice ain't coming up through. So we're gonna have to go inside here and take a peek. All right, I'll get back to you in a minute.
So all we did is remove the bolts, and we're gonna see if there are any major issues with the unit.
Keep the bolts in a good compartment just in case you don't use them.
Well, so far, our needle looks good. Pretty clean, good compression. Actually, very good compression. Okay, so I'm gonna jump on this carburetor up here.
Filthy.
Very, very filthy.
Yeah, look at that. Could be one of the major reasons right there.
Just putting your 2 fingers on it gets dirty.
So, first thing I gotta do is take this
this is connected. Oh, I see it in there. This is like National Geographic sometimes. We'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find a fuel filter. We might have a clogged up fuel filter. It seems to be way down there.
Doesn't look bad.
No, it doesn't.
Zoom in for the viewers. So it's pretty clean.
Alright, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna go to the next one. Alright, so let's see. Okay, next I'm gonna take this apart, the carburetor, and I'm gonna check everything, make sure everything's in its right spot and in good shape.
Let me come get a good angle.
All looks good. Ah,
Wow.
can you guys see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
It's all dented in right there.
Let me get a zoom in. Look at how bad that is. Could be our key issue.
I think that is the issue right there. I really do.
All right. What do you want to continue taking it apart, or do you want to?
Well, yeah, I'll clean it, but right now I gotta see if I have a diaphragm for this.
All right, we'll be right back. All right, so when you do these, you want to line them up perfect. We accidentally had it switched the other way. It happens to everybody. So right now we just flipped it the right direction, and we're going to be installing it properly right now. This happens all the time to people though. So just keep an eye on how you do your unit. And the reason it's the best to film it is for exactly the reason we just had.
One of the main reasons you can find out if it's right or not when you set it up here. That this line coming here, going into here. So you take that in here, going into the silver hole right here.
Awesome. Beautiful noise.
Alright, there it is.
All right, we'll be right back. We're just going to be getting this bad boy on there and then screwing it in, which is really simple. So we're
just putting this back together. Definitely the diaphragm was bad, so we replaced the diaphragm. I'm gonna put this back together to get this thing out. It should be secure. Alright, we'll see you in a minute.
In. Alright, we'll be right back. We gotta take off this unit right here. Alright, we just got this back on. What are we doing next, Frank?
I'm gonna reinstall this and see if I can put this piece for this thing. But it still works. You don't have to do it for all this. I'm just doing it.
Alright, we'll be right back.
Alright, get this sucker back on. See what we can do.
They're in there. Gotta catch a good angle of this. This is a good angle.
The hardest part of this whole job is putting these little nuts back on here. I don't have any heads on them, so it's difficult to get it back in its place.
Alright, we'll be right back.